What's good with the collective, man? Y'all know we back with another banger, another reaction. I appreciate everybody when tapping in, running up, and 7-Up. If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified, man, whenever we make an upload. We drop at least a couple times a week. Oh yeah, and since we hit 10K, we came up with the name. Give me about a week and a half. We still going through all the comments, about to choose the winner to the giveaway. And we also got merch coming soon. If y'all haven't known, we've been doing music and clothing for a long time. I took a break so I can get other things going, which was this channel. Now we got the channel going, we booming. I'm gonna go ahead and put the merch be coming soon. When I do, y'all will know. Links and everything like that, the stores and everything will be up. But just giving y'all a heads up, merch will be coming. And I got the giveaway coming soon. I'll announce the winner. Again, thank y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. But I ain't gonna hold y'all no longer. We're gonna get right into the video. Let's go.
So we focus on this lab-grown meat. They got lab-grown fruit. This is for entertainment purposes only.
Of lab-grown meat, but what about lab-grown fruit?
Lab-grown fruit!
Plant and food research are looking at how to produce fruit without a tree, vine, or bush. Katie Stevenson explains.
Unnatural.
It may not look like it now, but this petri dish has the makings of blueberries.
We could have a home growing system for fresh plant foods.
A system that looks completely different from what we've always known.
We're all aware that the world is changing. We've got climate change, which is going to cause quite disruption to growing systems and where we live and how we grow and where we grow.
Plant and food researchers working with cells from a range of fruits, including cherries, peaches, and apples. Scientists say among the benefits could be reducing the environmental impact of food production.
What about the nutrients?
Being able to feed future populations in urban cities.
What about the nutrients?
By our growing systems, we can fill those gaps in the year where there might be pressure.
So while we was so focused on this lab-grown meat, they was coming at us with this lab-grown fruit. So even if you do eat right, or try to eat right, that shit come from a lab still. We heard them talk about how they can make more food. But what about the nutrients? We didn't hear how nutritious it was. Aren't you guys entertained? Let me know what you guys think about the lab-grown fruit in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned.
Lab-grown fruit. Well, we was worried about the meat. They was coming at us with the fruit.
Latino individuals all around the land. They understand this. So, they need to eliminate the target. You are the target, but they cannot eliminate you unless they identify you. Okay? They used to use nanobots. They've been using nanobots since the 1900s, but we are rising and our social development is at such a level that the nanobots are melting because we are heating up within. The Kundalini energy rises, the warmer we get, the warmer we get, the stronger we get. Alright? So, you have to understand that you have 7 chakras. They go along the base of your spine. Right? These chakras, each one is a door. You're supposed to open the door. Alright? So imagine you trying to get in your house, but you got all this debris and shit in front of your door. You can't get in your house, right? You got to clean the debris up so you can open the door and walk in your house. Well, it's the same thing with your chakras. You have to open these chakras so that you can let the cosmic vibratory energy into the chakra and the spiritual energy into the chakra. And you can escape also through these chakras. So you have a lot of 1 minute left. A lot of people don't know the truth about the chakras, right? So they say things like, oh well, get out of your root chakra, but they really mean get out of your lower self. Alright? So you gotta understand that they want to identify your force field. They want to identify your force field. Okay? So that they can detonate you. These chips will detonate. These chips will also be used to track you down. Alright? And we're gonna make a part 2. I'm gonna come right back with it though.
The caller has hung up.
Yeah, peace to the guys and guys since we back. Like I said, the fallen angels working overtime. They don't want me to get this message out to y'all about these RFID chips. But we're gonna connect the video somehow and make it flow all as one. So this will be part 2, but you might see this one video all together, where you might see the 2 parts. I don't know. The message will get there regardless though. So what I was saying was I was talking about the RFID chip. So understand that you have 9 bodies, alright? These bodies are light bodies, alright? I'll expound more upon these different bodies when I come home, because I don't have enough time to do that. But we as Aboriginal beings, the Anunnaki gods, the Atlantean gods, blacks and Latinos, you so-called blacks and Latinos, we are composed of 9 different bodies, okay? Like different light bodies, okay? So it's not just, you don't just have your solid body, okay? Now, human beings have 3 different light bodies, flesh, etheric, and spirit, all right? So these bodies also are connected to what make up your aura, all right? So your force field, the force field around you is disguised and called spiritually as an aura, which...
Not gonna lie, I was lightweight in school there. I know about the chakras, how he talking about clean up the debris, is how you open them chakras, you know, using that little metaphor. I got that. I already knew that one, but the 9 bodies, now that's the part I gotta go into. But it's kind of weird. 9 and 6 to me pretty much are the same thing. One just flip upside down. And every time I hear the number 9, it kind of just give me more validation because I was born on the 9th. So it like, yeah, it holds a little bit of more weight to me. So when he talking about 9 bodies, it drew my attention. I want to see that more. I got to see that more. And as far as bro talking about the lab grown fruit, like I said, bro, that's lightweight wild. But we should have expected that. Because if they trying to make full control, why would they not control something that's healthy? I mean, I would, if I was at that type, if I was thinking from their perspective. And if let's just say I was part of them and I'm thinking how I can keep something down or keep a group down, I'm gonna get him what hurt them, but what don't hurt them and what's nutritious to them, I'm gonna go ahead and hurt that too. So you gotta choose which one. You gotta choose which one type deal. So yeah, we should have known the meat was messed up, but damn, we should have seen the fruit coming too. And free Rashad Jamal, man. Free that man.
They still, however, right now hold a lot of power. I mean, even the governments of the world contact the Vatican before they go to war. A lot of people don't even know this. They contact to speak to the Black Pope. Not a black man, but a Black Pope. He wears the black garment, okay? He's called a super Jesuit. With a sworn oath, a very special sworn oath, which I posted online many times. Maybe if we have time, another time we can read the entire oath that they have to read. It's pretty dark. It's a pretty dark oath, and it comes directly from their information, so it's not fabricated or somebody made it up online. And what's interesting is the governments of the world, the superpowers of the world, they contact and get approval for the war from the super Jesuit Black Pope. Think about that kind of power. Think about that level of power. People don't even know a Black Pope exists. They don't even know what a Black Pope is. But when you start looking it up and then research the oath that's taken, it is so dark.
I ain't know they had no Black Pope.
How to spot an energy vampire. We already know what that is. It's exactly what it sounds like. These are people that come in and drain you of your energy. But y'all gotta be mindful. It's not just when people try to bring your vibration down by talking mess about you or trying to get a reaction out of you. Although that are 2 main things that they do. That's why I say you got to be mindful. You got to be conscious. Your awareness got to be on point because there's many things that they do that y'all not realizing. Number 1, gossip. Gossip, gossip, gossip. When you're around somebody and all they doing is gossip, is bringing your vibration down, and when you participate in it, you're starting to partake in a hateful speech towards other people. And it's bringing your vibration down, because to raise your vibration, you have to have daily affirmations. You have to speak good about yourself and others and do helpful acts. So when you gossiping with people, somebody's reputation is on the line and you talking bad about somebody. This is why all this, this reality TV is pushed you out. It's all gossip, and this is how they lower your vibration. But anyways, number 2, they come to you about all of their problems, but only because they want to take advantage of your compassion and your empathy. So I'll give you an example. Somebody who always a Debbie Downer. Nothing in their life ever seems to go right. You get what I'm saying? They come to you about their problems, and they'll start lowering your vibration. You'll be like, "Oh, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be okay." And they just, well, this, well, that. And sometimes people do this and don't even realize they're doing it. Like I said, it's the spiritual world first before anything. There's nothing really than the spiritual world. So just be mindful of the Debbie Downers. Then you got the people who carry dark energy with them. And a lot of times you can visualize this. They'll walk into a room and the energy will just be, you just look at them and be like, man, energy vampire. Somebody who's always negative. Never got nothing nice to say about people. Whenever they come around you is a whole bunch of negative talk about themselves. When you got somebody who's talking bad about themselves, that's an energy vampire. That's how they drain you of your energy. Because this is what happened. They be talking bad about themselves. You be like, nah. You be trying to speak lighter to them because you got the good heart that you have. And they be like, oh man, but this. It's like it's always a problem. And it's draining you of your energy. And you'll find yourself in situations where you'll want something for them more than they want it for themselves. And you find yourself being drained trying to help them. You gotta have your mind on a swivel. You gotta be up, you gotta be aware, and start protecting your energy, because like I say, people gonna do it. They gonna do it. And they gonna take advantage of your compassion and the empathy that you have. And the only kind of people that do stuff like that, well, I ain't gonna say people, but the only kind of deities that'll take advantage of somebody's kindness in their heart is a demon. So wake up. These energy vampires, they're out here and they got a job they got to do. So make sure you shine bright. Make sure you practicing forgiveness every single day. Make sure you saying daily affirmations. Make sure you showing gratitude and spend time out in nature and do the things that bring you fulfillment. Feed your spirit, not your flesh.
Sometimes them energy vampires could be your family, your damn mama.
I'm gonna give you a powerful way to know who's been trying to drain your energy and who's been trying to siphon your energy, and it's very, very simple. Simply call all your energy back to you. Affirm it, that you call all your energy back to you. From every place, from every situation, from every individual, and from every experience. And then, pay attention to who reaches out to you. Pay attention to who's trying to check up on you. Pay attention to who now all of a sudden just wants to be around you. Because those are the people that want your energy.
Yeah, man. Sometimes the people that can be taking your energy in a negative way could be a family member. And that's what makes it so hard sometimes, because it's either you or them. And you got to be able to be good in order to help your family. Because if you're not in the right mental space, how you going to tell anybody anything? How you going to be willing to accept your blessing if you ain't even, ready for that yet on your spiritual path? Like, if you ain't right with your spirit, ain't no way you going to be able to receive no type of blessing. Like, yeah, and that's not even on a religious tip. That's just like on a spiritual tip. If you're not good with yourself and your character ain't right, what you give is what you get. So the negativity you give is the negativity you're going to receive back in return. The positive you give is the positivity you're going to get back in return. But sometimes on this path, it could be of people's, the closest ones to you. And that's what make it hard, because sometimes you got to either cut ties or you got to have enough energy and patience to try to lead someone if they willing to be, shown something different. But yeah, that's where it gets tough. The energy vampire could be your family. Like I said, it could be your mama. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being honest. Like, it is funny, but it's like, yeah, it's so serious though.
Listen, it's this rat race or this cycle or this matrix that we're going through. Let's feed them the food to get them sick. Once they get sick, let's provide them the antidote to make them sicker. Once we provide them the antidote that make them sicker, let them die. And we can make money off their insurance. We can make money off their death. You see that? And our whole population control eugenics program will still be in full effect, because the whole thing is to eliminate 2/3 of this earth. That's the whole plan. And we have, and this stuff is in the documents. These people are saying it themselves, like your Bill Gates, your Henry Kissingers, your DuPonts. You start looking this stuff up, it's in there. They're not even hiding it from us, but we so sedated off of their medicine, or what I like to call witchcraft potions, that they call pharmaceuticals and foods, because now I equivalate pharmaceutical drugs and big food industry foods is the same thing. It's all the drugs, and it all have deadly side effects to it. Once we get off that and we detoxify, we're able to get our consciousness back.
Facts.
Okay, so we were finna get into the shadow creatures. A lot of people think just because you cannot see them in the physical, you see them at the corner of your eye, that they do not exist. Hold on, let me show y'all something. The entire rainbow of radiation observed by the human eye only makes up a tiny portion of the electromagnetic spectrum, about 0.0035%. Okay, keep that in mind. So this is a diagram on how small how any itsy bitsy that we can see. And as you can see at the beginning, and as you can see at the end, they're black. Once you leave outside of the light spectrum that we can see, things start turning black, or as we would call it, triple darkness. And there goes the question: how can you know if the entity is vibing high or the energy is vibing low? Hunter x Hunter dropped an extreme gem on us. Nick, the entity can let out their aura in a way that can describe the character. Follow me now. This is typically known as bloodlust. Bloodlust can make a character or an energy or a person feel fear just by standing in their presence of the entity releasing it. There's a yin and yang to everything, so as the low vibrational entities, they make you feel fear. The high vibrational interdimensional beings, they make you feel comfort and love. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if y'all didn't know, now y'all know how to go about handling these shadow creatures.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if that one was real or not. What y'all think? Like, I don't know. I ain't never seen no tornado looking like that, bro. Maybe. In this day, 2023, it might be real. We never know. But as far as shadow creatures, man, I didn't see one time in particular, and it's right before I was told a crazy story. I seen something sitting on my bed years ago. I was like my early 20s. Something was sitting on the bed, had horns. As soon as I flicked the light, it was gone. And something else happened weirdly after that too. I was talking to a young lady and her eyes turned weird on me. Her face didn't look like her face. It was kind of dark, like dim in the room. But when she's talking to me, her face didn't look like her face. Freaked me the fuck out. Had me shook. After that, I was walking. It's nighttime. Walking from my car back to my crib. I could see something out the corner of my eye. It's a big ass figure. Gone. Later in the middle of the night, got a call. One of the homies, they died in a car accident. Can't make this up, but every time I see the dark figure, something bad happens right after. Not to me, but to other people I might know. So, and I had this talk with my grandmother, and she deep on the spiritual side as well. Some of the spiritual stuff. And she was just like, yeah, like most of the time when you see things out your peripheral, it was really there. And most of the time your peripheral pick up on spirits and things like that. That's what she had elaborated to me. Y'all can run with whatever y'all believe, but I could say most of the time when I see weird things, it is out my peripheral. Most of the time when I see spirits or things moving around, weird things, it's out my peripheral. So maybe that's just me. Maybe y'all can agree. Who knows?
I like it. Look up.
The show.
Look.
The water show.
Oh, no way. What is that? That is so scary. No, what is that?
Oh, hell no.
Oh, no.
Y'all seen this right here? These dudes in Chicago, they find an actual underground fallout shelter. It's like a whole city. It's got a bank. It's got everything. Watch this. Blows your mind. Like, no joke.
I know a lot of people say the earth is hollow. Well, or got a core. Like, yeah, a lot of the people who don't believe the earth is flat, they believe that it's a globe. I've seen in the comments a lot of people be like, man, we don't have underground cities and ain't nothing underground but a core and stuff like that. There's no cities. Hey, if they got that and we done seen mountains open up and close and people go in, and then we got movies like they clone Tyrone and they got underground bases and stuff and bunkers, and that's, yeah, come on, man. A fallout shelter, what they know that we don't know. Well, or what they know that we know, we just don't know when it's coming. They know when it's coming. Let's say it like that. But it's something going on, but they got gyms in there, bro, and them balls are not flat. They full of air, straight up. That means somebody been down there recently. And then they got a vault. Only thing I can think of is either we gonna be moving down underground over time, and when we do that, they gonna have full control, or they gonna wipe us out, and that's where they gonna be living, because it's gonna be some madness going on up here, probably with the atmosphere. I don't know, it's my idea. I could be wrong. I don't care if I'm wrong, but I'd rather at least have an idea of, or try to have an idea of where things are going next. That shit wild. Right under their city.
And we calling all of them. They just found 2% human DNA in hot dog. I won't be eating it.
I need you guys to understand the emotional roller coaster I just went through for the past 10 minutes and 25 seconds. Get some close right now. I read the article, and it is true. Right, about 2% of hot dogs contain human DNA. So I was like, you know what? I eat vegetarian dogs anyway, so it's all good, until I read deeper into the article. It turns out an overwhelming amount of those hot dogs were in fact vegetarian dogs. That's awesome. So I was like, hey, you know what? I guess I'll just stop eating hot dogs starting now. I'm like, when was the article written? Like a couple of days ago? Get closer. That article was written 7 years ago. It's still prevalent now, meaning that it's already too late. At this point, I don't even know how much human DNA that I have accidentally consumed. Does that make sense? I don't know what, I have no idea what to do right now. All I did, I've been drinking water for the past like 10 minutes. That is my like default go-to right now.
Maya, are you a skinwalker?
Throw his little ass.
Hey, excuse me. Nala. Are you doing dishes? I hope so. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
We seen some of those clips before, but yeah, as soon as she said, "Are you a skinwalker?" and he closed his mouth, shit, he would have got thrown instantly. You ain't my dog no more. Your ass just gave me an indication that you might not be an actual dog, cause you understood exactly what that word meant if you closed your mouth like that. Dogs ain't dumb. They domestic. A real dog is domesticated now, and most of the time very intelligent if you train it right. And dogs ain't dumb even if you don't train them. Sometimes they know what dogs know. They intelligent. Dogs, to me, intelligent. Cats too. I don't fuck with cats, but dogs, yeah, them things intelligent. But well, y'all let me know what y'all doing in that situation. As far as the hot dog situation, I ain't ate a hot dog in like, man, it been like years, since like 2013, something around there. It was probably right when I finished college. I had heard that it was full of pork, and it was like a pig snout. And when I did my research, I didn't hear human DNA. All I know was pork. And when I eliminated pork, it's like I said, it's been a long time since I really consumed pork knowingly. If I have consumed pork, which was like last year, I got sick, and it was an accident. So yeah, and I had to look at the paper and was like, it had pork in it. It said turkey, but they added some pork in it too. But yeah, that's why I be saying, some of us who kind of already hip to some things and know how the world kind of really is, yeah, we're gonna be mad, but we already woke to certain things. So it affects us, but not like it affects how it's gonna affect some of the people who don't know these things. And that day that they don't know what's really going on and they find out, they gonna get shit jerking on this planet. And we gonna be with them, but we ain't gonna be as mad as them because we kind of already been hip to it far longer than they have. They might have been believing this forever. And they could be like 35 years old. Who knows? But when they do come to our side, bro, they gonna be highly upset. They gonna be pissed off. That's all I'm saying. Because you can see it hurt him, the fact that he been having to drink water for the last 10 minutes when he said it happened 7 years ago. That he did his research on the article. And it was 7 years that it was human DNA in it. 2%, bro. 2%. Crazy.
People who expose the truth. One of the most amazing things that I have ever seen at the bottom of the ocean. It was while filming for Blue Planets in the Gulf of Mexico. I noticed there's something out in the distance. Couldn't tell exactly what, but it looked like a dark band. And as we approached it, the dark band became a donut. I saw this donut. It was black in the center. What the heck is that? And so, as we get closer and closer to it, I noticed that the black band had what appeared to be kind of water lapping against the shoreline. This band was a ring of muscles. And inside the ring of muscles was a lake. And it's like, wait a minute, I'm already underwater. We went out over the water in this lake and tried to descend in it and bounced off. It was so super saline and dense that the submarine couldn't go down in it. We literally bounced off. And as we bounced off, we sent ripples heading back to the shoreline. It was insane.
Damn, every time, bro. That last one looked kind of nasty. Like, bro, put your throat down. Like, it's just all up, bro. Chill out. That looked nasty. Some of those clips, I don't know if that's real. One of them looked like a raptor from Jurassic Park when he was just cutting across the camera like that. Yeah, that's what that looked like to me. The one in the one of those little things in the woods, it was hella big. I don't know if that's real. One looked like a shark to me, like some type of species of shark. And the other one, I didn't know if that one was definitely real. That one could have been fake. It was in the water. It looked like a lizard, like a big ass lizard. Shit, could be a reptilian. I don't know, but that one looked more fake to me than anything. The very first clip, that could have possibly just been like a deformed bull or whatever. Something. That's what it could have been. I don't know, because it looked like it had its face at once upon a time. Maybe it had got a bad accident happen to it. I don't know if half the face got cut off. I don't know, but I don't really think that one was nothing extra. It could have just been something bad. Tragic could have happened to the animal. My opinion. Y'all's can be different.
You elected your parents when you came here. You put yourself in situations that would challenge your soul to remember again. Every single incident you went through in your life, you chose those events. When they tell you that God is Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, He knows all things, you do. You knew every event that was going to transpire. You chose your storyline before you came here. In being a rising ascended master, you chose a storyline that would challenge you to remember her again. This is why most spiritual people go through the worst shit. All the chosen ones do. You all are chosen ones. You different. You the one. That Christ-like energy that they talk about in Jesus' story, that's you. That's why I always told you, Jesus isn't real, but the story is. That's you. Now, to understand what makes you a rising ascended master, you have to understand what an ascended master is. Most of the ascended masters are teachers all throughout the galaxy, all throughout the multiverse. You are a natural born healer. You are a natural teacher. That's your purpose. And we have galactic codes. So we have, although we are Anunnaki gods and goddesses, that's headquarters. Why do you think I always say Sirius X is headquarters? That's headquarters. But from headquarters, we spread all throughout the multiverse to go on different tasks. And ascended masters are the adepts of the cosmos, able to communicate with all different forms of life. That's a tribe. We have millions upon millions of different tribes, cosmic tribes. When you think of a tribe, you think about the goddamn Indians. You see? You think about the Cherokee, which is us, but that's the physical tribes. We not on Earth right now. We in the constellations in this lecture. I'm talking to you about the cosmic tribes. And you have ascended masters being so advanced. You have them, your ascended masters. Some of the ascended masters elect to come down to this physical embodiment right now because planet Kai is the last planet that has yet to be freed from the grasp of these cosmic pirates that we know as Draconian reptilians. Alpha Draconian reptilians to be exact. And Pleiadians. Along with some of the Arcturians. But you have to be very careful with that. This is why we have to get familiar with our cosmic family today in this lecture, so that you are not fooled by malevolent beings posing as your cosmic family. Because they are back. So you have to know the difference. You got a bunch of malevolent, powerful beings too. Tricksters. That will come to you in meditation. That will come to you while working magic. That will come to you while you trying to pray to someone. Because they understand you have no clue. You have forgotten all about your true history symbol. You've been living with Timon and Pumbaa down here, thinking you human. I told you, we gonna be laughing about this shit. An energy cycle from now. Y'all like, man, them niggas had us down and think we was human beings. Believing in life and death and time, and we thought that was the last. We thought Earth was it. All these curses, all these spells like YOLO, you only live once, one life to live, all curses and spells. And because you don't remember the cosmos, you can't see nothing past this realm.
There's nothing else to be said but free Rashad Jamal. That's all. He said everything else. He said that. He said it all, man. He said it all. Some people are gonna disagree. That's fine. I don't disagree with what he's saying, but I also respect other people who do disagree, because you are free to choose and live however you please. But I'm gonna live my life the way I choose. Free Rashad Jamal, man.
You're actually out of the body when you're dreaming at night.
So when you sleep for 7 or 8 hours, you're going to spend 3 hours. This is medical studies now. This is hard, no science now. We've known this since the 1950s when we discovered the 4 brainwaves. You spend 3 hours out of the body into the 5th dimension. The question is, where do you go? Most people, because they don't know what you're doing, or because they're arguing with their wife, or they're worrying about problems, or because they had too many drugs, they go to the lower astral plane. That's a very bad neighborhood.
Like how?
Well, except you can get out of it. Okay. So it's like purgatory. Okay?
Purgatory, okay.
Whereas if you use the techniques I described in psychic protection techniques and more positive things, you can leave through the crown chakra, not through the 3rd chakra, which will take you to the lower astral. If you go to the crown chakra, which is where you want to go, now you go to the upper astral plane, or the causal, mental, etheric, or even soul plane. Those are all positive dimensions. Okay. The only 2 negative dimensions are the lower astral plane and this one. You have a lot of problems here. But the other dimensions are all positive. And each dimension has a sound and certain characteristics that are relevant to it. For example, if you're out of the body and you hear the roar of the sea, you're on the astral plane. If you hear the tinkling of bells like a New Age bookstore, now you're on the causal plane where the Akashic Records are stored. If you hear the sound of running water, you're on the mental plane. And if you hear the buzzing of bees, you're on the etheric plane. Or if you hear the sound of a flute, you're on the soul plane.
Now, he was giving me game I didn't know. That now I'm gonna have to really pay attention and tap in and be aware of what do I hear. What sound do I hear? Because that's something I haven't paid attention to. I be too worried about astral projecting and controlling where I actually, like, not so more as the plane, but controlling what I see as far as when I'm asleep. Stuff like that. But bro woke me up. Now he gave me something now I got a couple things from this video that I gotta go work on. A couple things. But that's what I use these videos for. Sometimes, like, if I've seen something, like, then I seen it. But I could watch it again because there's something I might have missed the first time. Just like with a book, you might read it once, but you read it a second, or third, or fourth, or fifth time, you might find something in a book or learn from something you didn't see the second or third time. So that's how I treat these videos when I'm learning. And I seen a couple things in this video in particular that I was like, okay, I still got some more. I got some work to knock out, like on my personal journey. But I appreciate everybody who didn't tap in with this video. If you stuck through the whole video, please send a like, man. It helps us grow. It helps other people be a part of this community. Comment what you want to see, your feedback, man. Like, well, hit that bell so you always notified if you haven't already, man. And we trying to get, man, we on that road now to 20K. Then hit 10, so let's get to 20. We gonna take it in small increments, man. That's how we build. That's how you build, man. So, appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to the collective one more time. Y'all know we got more videos coming, man. We got merch dropping. So, yeah, and to y'all who say y'all want to see the music, listen to my music, man. Just type in QHEF. QUEHEFF, man. The link is right here on the page. Go ahead, you go to my Instagram, you're gonna find that. You can search the music anywhere besides SoundCloud. Anything else, you're gonna find catalog from about 2017 till now. But we out, man. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. We gone. It's your boy Q.